You started your virtual business as a way to make money for yourself and your family, right? You love the work you do and the clients you work with, but at the end of the day, you also have bills to pay and a family to feed. And probably other goals too, like paying off debt, saving for your kids' college, or building up your savings account. So, what happens when you have a client who's late paying their invoice? Depending on your circumstances, this can be just a minor annoyance, or it can be the difference between being late on one of your own bills. Either way, not cool. But I've got you because in this video, I'll show you what you can do to make sure you get paid on time every time. And if you stick around until the end, I've got another resource that will help you run your virtual freelancing business like the boss you are. I'll share that link with you after the video. Hey there, I'm Lauren Golden here with a new episode of Free Mama TV, showing moms like you how to start and run a successful freelancing business from home. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new episode of Free Mama TV right here each and every Tuesday. Not too long ago, a free mama in my community asked for help about a client who was becoming chronically late on her invoices each month. It took several awkward reminders before the client would finally pay. Unfortunately, this does happen sometimes in the virtual business space, but there are several things you can do to avoid it. And of course, it boils down to my three favorite words of all time: communication, expectations, and boundaries. I'll share exactly what I mean and what you can do to make sure your invoices are paid on time by all your clients so you can run your business like a well-oiled machine. Quick question though, before I dive in. Have you ever had a client pay late before? How'd you handle it? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, mama, let's get you paid on time every time. First things first though, you have to start with a contract. This is a bare minimum step you should take every time you start with a new client and anytime the scope of your work changes with an existing client. A contract or client freelancer agreement is less about enforcing it or lawyering up, and it's more about having a signed, explicit agreement between yourself and your client. The contract should clearly document the terms of the relationship, including compensation amount and due dates. Your contract is a binding legal agreement between two consenting business owners, and both parties should understand what's expected. Without having a contract in place, you don't have a leg to stand on if issues arise. So please don't skip this step. Next, you might consider getting paid something before you do any work. This is one of the many reasons I teach my students to do monthly retainer work over hourly work whenever possible. Clearly communicating this expectation at the very beginning of your relationship with your client, even on the discovery call and in your proposal, will help ensure that you're not risking getting paid late or worse, being ghosted after you've already done the work. When you have this agreement, consider billing your clients in the last week of the month to cover the following month's work. For example, you can send your invoice for December's work in the last week of November. That way, on December 1st, you've been paid for the month and are ready to get to work. You can also set the expectation that invoices are automatically charged to their credit or debit card. All the major invoicing systems like PayPal, Stripe, or Wave allow clients to save a card on file and can opt in to having it be auto-charged on a certain date. Now, if you haven't done this up front and have a client who tends to pay you late, you can let them know that this is your new policy going forward, and it's designed to streamline things for the both of you. One other thing you should always do as a freelancer who knows how to put a bow on it and over-deliver: offer solutions. Sure, you can ask your client to put their card on file and allow it to be charged automatically. You can also ask if a different billing cycle might be easier for them to manage. You never know if the date you send their invoice happens to coincide with a financially tight time every month. Perhaps billing on the 15th each month would be a better option. Or maybe they prefer you to bill them bi-monthly instead of a lump sum once per month. Your client will probably appreciate you offering other options. The subject of money and getting paid doesn't have to be awkward. You are a business owner, just like your client is. You're providing a service in exchange for payment. It's simple as that. Both parties have to uphold their end of the exchange. So even if you feel worried that you might jeopardize the relationship, it's the client who is in the wrong, not you. If you had a late car payment or doctor's bill, they wouldn't be shy about getting their money or nervous that you might not continue being their customer. Even when you've done all the right things and sent friendly reminders and given your client as much grace as you can, sometimes it might not be the right client for you to work with. If a client cannot or will not pay you in a timely fashion, work to improve the situation or respect your boundaries. Could be time to end the working relationship and find a client who's a better fit. What's important is this: feel confident in the fact that you are a legitimate, capable business owner who deserves to be paid for the services you provide and the value you bring to your clients' businesses. Now, if you want more step-by-step guidance on starting and running your freelancing business, make sure to check out the Free Mama Guide. It's jam-packed with the tools you need to rock your business. You can get yours through the link down below. Also, if you want to join a community of mamas just like you, I have a Facebook group where thousands of mamas come together for support and action-taking tips and motivation. As always, if you liked today's video, please let me know by liking it below, subscribe, and share it with your fellow mamas, and comment below with hashtag I am a free mama if you are ready to get paid. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Ah! Oh, that's funny. Not rocket, rock. Yikes. Oh my gosh. I just realized I don't even have my light on.